Spring is such a beautiful time of the year. You've done all the hard work during the cooler months, weeding, feeding, pruning. Now, as they say, it's time to stop and smell the roses. But there are a couple of little jobs to do to keep the colour coming and to protect your treasured plants. Over the years, I've shown you some great displays of delphiniums, beautiful garden beds. They're tall and elegant, but occasionally things can go wrong. Most delphiniums have really strong woody stems like that white one there, but occasionally maybe over-fertilising, or it's just the variety, or maybe wind, and they end up prostrate all over the ground, and you need to just stake them up. But by staking it now, you'll protect the flowers that are there and let these come into bloom later in the season. It's not only the flowers and blossoms that come out in spring, so do the insects, aphids, lacebugs, all the sapsuckers will attack your ornamentals. But there's now a very effective insecticide called Rich Grow's Bug Killer. The advantage is no spray, there's no mixing. It's a granule. You just sprinkle it on. Now, if you have a look at these azaleas, you'll find last year's leaves that have been attacked by lacebug. They'll stay on the bush, depleting energy on the plant, making it weaker for at least 12 months till they turn yellow and then drop. So you've got to protect all this new growth. Now, on roses, aphids attack all the new growth, which means the plants weaken and you end up with less flowers. So you've got to get in there and knock them off fast. A couple of tips. It's really worth removing the mulch first, any weeds that are there, and then give the garden and the soil a good watering so that it's nice and moist. Sprinkle around the root zone, like so, and then just water it in again. Now, you'll notice that the granule instantly dissolves. It's absorbed by the roots into the stems and into the leaves and protects all your ornamentals, your azaleas, Japanese maples, and of course your roses. The only thing I recommend you don't use it on are edibles. But go to it for the ornamentals. It's absolutely brilliant. It's bug killer and it really works very efficiently. As the early spring flowering bulbs finish, like the jonquils and the daffodils, it's a good idea to cut the flower spike off so it doesn't produce any more food. But don't cut the leaves off. In fact, you can tie them into a little bow or just put a little bit of string around them. That will mean that the leaves will continue to produce food through photosynthesis with the sunshine and put energy back into the bulb, because those spring flowers are produced in the bulb next January. More food, bigger bulbs, more flowers next spring. But if you don't like the look of the leaves dying off, just plant some colour around it, make it look good. Everybody knows you've got to deadhead your roses because they're forming fruit and taking up energy, and that will reduce the number of blossoms you get. Remove those spent flowers as they finish, and you'll have a beautiful flush of flowers right through spring, summer, and well into autumn.
Turns out to be